All right, there it was, ladies and gentlemen. As you can tell, I was pretty excited when that happened in the studio. Even more excited now to be joined by Sara and Randi Rupp. Ladies, thanks for joining us here at Bobcat Radio today.
Thanks for having us.
Awesome. So again, that was the highlight of the day. I thought as well. And we're going to get into that game in just a little bit, but I want to go back because it's been a week almost since y'all had played any softball action. Yeah. You traveled to South Alabama, you get rained out there, 17 inches of rain, but I heard it was even a more adventure coming back home. You got stuck in Houston, was it?
Yes, we were stuck there overnight. It was just a horrible trip altogether.
So just like a night in a hotel. Were there any shenanigans that went on, or just watching Netflix all night basically?
No, absolutely not. We got there at like 1:30 that morning, and so we didn't have clothes either. We were stuck in the clothes we had wore all day Sunday. So, and we couldn't shower, we didn't have anything with us, so it was just, and we had to get up at 6 o'clock that next morning to get on the plane and head back to San Marcos, so.
That is rough. Well, once again, ladies and gentlemen, Sara and Randi Rupp joining us here in studio live, Bobcat Radio. I told y'all to tune in last week, so if you didn't, it's your fault for missing it. All right, so let's talk about this week just a little bit. Were there any changes to the practice program because you didn't get to play? Did you play more game situations at all to keep yourself warmed up, or was it pretty much just schedule as usual going into TAMU Corpus Christi?
It was pretty normal. We did a lot of more hitting this week, and we tried to face a little more live pitching, just to kind of get back in the groove and to kind of get back our timing since we haven't seen live pitching in a week. And so we were just kind of going into A&M Corpus. We didn't want to try to overdo it, overthink, or practice, but we just kind of kept it smooth and kind of going into A&M Corpus like relaxed.
All right, so let's get into that game because it was a thrilling game. 4-0. The grand slam comes. I guess the air kind of gets sucked out of it there, but then right back up there. Here comes Sara Rupp. So Sara, this question is for you. It looked like you've been seeing the ball well all night. You made good contact, put a little charge in it. Did you see that ball coming off the pitcher's hand very well, and did you know it was gone as soon as you hit it?
Yeah, my eyes were pretty big that at bat. Especially going in the 8th, I was just tired. I was ready to be done with it. So going up to that bat, I was trying to pick my pitch, and like the 3-1 count, I was just kind of looking for something that was my pitch, and it wasn't. He called a strike, and it wasn't my pitch, so I just I was gonna attack. I wanted to be aggressive, but not too overly aggressive in that situation. And so when she pitched me it's my favorite pitch, the low and in, my eyes lit up, and I just swung.
Turned on it, and it was gone, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it was such a beauty to see. So Randi, you started off the game, but cruising along just fine. Kaylee Garner comes in. A little shaky, you have to come back in there as well. What are the main differences, like, for starting a game and coming back in for relief, if there is any difference at all for you?
Well, for me there is, because I haven't, relieved enough games. And the mentality should be the same, but it's, for me coming into A&M Corpus, rather than relieving the other games before, it was just, I was calm, relaxed. I had, shut them down in the innings before, so it wasn't, I wasn't going in trying to change anything, just trying to hit my spots and, throwing the ball where the pitch is supposed to be. So.
Okay, I want to take you back way before this. I know you've probably been asked this question a couple of times, but we like to get it on the radio here. What brought you to San Marcos in Texas State?
It's beautiful here, and I love the softball program, love Coach Woodard, and when they offered me and Sara both, it's something we couldn't pass up. We were going together, we weren't splitting up, and so whenever they offered us both, we had to take it.
The relationship with your teammates, again, I'm out there, I call a lot of the games, and so I see, like, beforehand, you're out there, you're playing wall ball, everybody's dancing, everybody hack and sack. Is it really, like, that much camaraderie with all y'all, especially, like, again, on the road, stuck in a hotel room? Is it pretty much the same throughout the season?
Yeah, it's pretty, we're family. It's like sisters. We all click from the get-go, so it's like we always have each other's backs. We're always there for each other. It's always, like, smooth. You can giggle, you can laugh, and when it's serious, everyone's serious. It's like everyone's on the same page. No one gets upset. Like, it's just just sisters. It's awesome out there to know that you're playing with everyone who has your back, and they're there for you, and they're gonna give it 100%. And so it's awesome, like having clicking so well.
It seems like it's that way with the coaches as well, because I've noticed Coach Woodard and Austin, they're out there playing wall ball and hacky sack with you as well. Are they relaxed all that time? I know, I've seen Coach Woodard get serious on some reporters every now and then. So does that happen every so often as well?
Yes, Coach Woodard, she claims she's calmed down in these previous years, and so she does. She gets out there and laughs with us, jokes around with us, and it makes it fun,
So Randi, Kat Oshman, she's the one that comes out for the mound visit to kind of calm you down. What's a typical mound visit like from Kat? Does it vary, or is it kind of she'll give you the same thing?
No, it's pretty much the same. It's just usually the same Same, yeah, it's keeping mechanics down, relax, it's never yelling or, even though I'm sure she yells, in the dugout, but no, she's always calm when she comes out to, to talk to me.
So Sarah, you obviously you've been catching Randy for 15 years now, so you know about it. What are the differences between catching her and catching somebody like Kaylee Garner or Webb when she was up there? Is it a big transition for you behind the plate?
Of course, yeah. With Randy, I know what to say, I know what to do. My gestures are a little different with Randy because she understands what I'm trying to tell her. With Kaylee, it's kind of different. Sometimes I don't know what I should tell her that's going to make something work, or if I say something to her, it's going to make her upset. With Kaylee, I've learned, and it's the more I catch her, the more I learn from her. But with Randy, it just kind of happens. It's different playing with someone for so long that you can just do something like a gesture that will, like, it's a word for her that she knows to relax or to stay straight. Like, I'll just point at her, and that's just to stay straight and keep coming toward me. So it's different with playing someone, and she knows, like, if I want her to throw it way outside, I just take a big step, and she knows to throw it way outside. And so with Kaylee, it's kind of hard, but the more we play together, the easier it gets. But hopefully it'll all work out.
So let's go to practice for a little bit. Do you do simulated games where you pitch into your teammates in practice?
I did more in the fall rather than now since we're playing so much during the games. So I just normally just throw bullpens, but the other pitchers do throw live.
Gotcha. Who do you think is the hardest out to get on the Bobcats?
Canada.
Yeah.
I am scared to death to pitch to her.
I think most people are. We've seen her turn on a couple of.
Yeah.
I always go back to the one at UT where she just absolutely crushed that ball.
Just got everything.
Oh, it was so pretty to see.
Yes.
And then I know it's your first season, and so you're just fresh here at Texas State. Do you notice a difference when playing conference teams, Sunbelt conference teams, versus just out of conference, like at Corpus Christi and everything like that? Or is it just, straight on, it's just another game for us?
For me, it's just another game. I still have to focus on the same parts of pitching as I do, non-conference. I try and get ahead more whenever I'm playing conference teams because they will capitalize on my mistakes as well as non-conference teams, but I go into each game with the same mindset.
All right, Trevor starting here. I'm going to ask y'all some fun questions, okay? Are y'all ready for that? All right.
None of this hard-hitting stuff.
Here we go. Okay, so I have a brother who's younger than me, and I played baseball with him on the same team, and I know there was always competition between us two, and that I wanted to be better than him. Is it like that for y'all on the team?
We have our moments, especially playing different positions. It's harder to compete, but definitely with who's going to do better. If someone has a really good game, then I kind of I need to step up my game and kind of compete with her and be better than her. But it's hard when she's a pitcher. I'm like, I could not go out there and pitch a game, But yeah, for sure, competing.
But it's like whenever we get interviewed, I'm like, Sarah, I just got interviewed. Where's your interview at?
Yeah.
But we do have totally different spots, so we do it jokingly. It's never harsh.
Right.
That probably helps your play also, trying to compete against each other like
Right.
that. Okay, another very non-serious question. I was reading y'all's bios on the website, and y'all both like shopping.
Yes.
So the outlets right down the road, favorite stores.
Mine would have to either be Victoria's Secret or Adidas. I'm a big Adidas fan now since I got here to Texas State, but my bank account is suffering big time just being the outlets being a couple miles down.
I'm a Nike fan. I like Nike, but it's kind of expensive. So if I go there, I only can pick certain items. But yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, favorite sport other than volleyball for both of y'all.
Ooh.
Excuse me, softball. Sorry.
No, I was big in basketball in high school. We actually went to state my sophomore year, and then after that, I decided it's too much running for me.
I did volleyball. I like volleyball, but I just didn't have the patience. It's a little slower, and you kind of have to. It's a more of a person kind of thing. So yeah, volleyball was my favorite sport. Basketball, it wasn't for me. Yeah.
And you mentioned that y'all were both going to go together. Y'all decided that, and I saw y'all had other offers from, I think, Sam Houston, U of H. Mm-hmm. So when did y'all decide that y'all wanted to go together and not split up? Was that kind of like your whole life you said, hey, we're going to go play together?
From the get-go, the recruiting process, me and Sarah, we've been close growing up, our entire lives, and whenever we sat down and decided where we wanted to go, we were going together from the start no matter what. We were very close, and I couldn't see myself, splitting up with Sarah.
In the beginning, it was Brady kind of let me do the decision, and so kind of when she trusted me to do it, that's when I decided that we were going to go together, and we've been playing for so long since then, and we just wanted to keep going from there.
Okay, and y'all mentioned how close y'all are. Are y'all roommates?
Yes.
Do y'all ever get tired of each other?
I'm a big clean freak, and Sarah doesn't care if she leaves clothes or toothbrushes and hair, and that part drives me crazy. But I mean, but it's like, Sarah, clean up your mess, and and we get over it. But yes, we are totally different in that part, and that part drives me crazy.
That's when we kind of bicker back and then, but we're super close. We do get tired of each other, but that's kind of when we just kind of go our own ways and get our own space for a little bit.
Definitely. Okay, I'm a freshman just like y'all. So we're about to wrap up freshman year. How would you just sum it all up?
It's been awesome. I did not expect my freshman year to go this smooth. I'm a worrier, and so going into my freshman year, I was a little worried, but now I look back and it's just been anything but awesome. Like, it's been a great freshman year and a great way to start out my college career.
I would say it'd be surreal. Everything, I've dreamed of all of this since I was little, and coming here and it happening, and it's like my dreams are becoming a reality, and I couldn't be any happier to be here at Texas State.
All right, Sarah, she got you there a little bit on that one. Jason Harris back with us again. Bobcat Radio, Sarah Rupp, Randy Rupp joining us here. Pitchers are notoriously superstitious, and baseball, softball players as well. Is there one ridiculous thing that she has to do before every single game before she gets out there to pitch?
Ooh. I don't know.
I do have a little Batman
Okay. I do know this.
Lego that I keep in my back right pocket that I have before every game. And pitching routines, I do the same routine every day with my spinner, but other than that, just
I know, and it's funny to see her if she would forget her little Batman. She freaks out. I'm like,
and I have to send the manager to the locker room to get it because I have to have the Batman Lego.
I understand. Okay, so we've got a little dirt on y'all. Let's get some dirt on your teammates now. There's a game we like to play here called Bobcat Most Likely. Most likely to be the best singer or whatever that is. And you just give me an answer. It could be one of y'all or it could be a teammate as well. So let's go back to the dancing. Bobcat most likely to win a dancing contest or a dance-off.
Ali Akina.
For sure, yes.
That would have been my guess seeing her out there because she's walking out there, she's doing her thing. Great answer on that one. Bobcat most likely to be super cranky first thing in the morning.
Ooh.
I would have to give that one to Ariel Ortiz. We're very close with Ariel, but you have to give her some space in the morning, or she will, fight your head off and be a little feisty.
Let's see. Bobcat most likely to be a movie star later in life. Is there a highfalutin diva on the team?
I would say Kaylee.
Yeah.
Kaylee, she comes in pigtails sometimes. She comes in before the game with pigtails. She just some of the stuff she's wearing, like, sister, what do you have going on here? But yes, I could so see her doing that.
Let's ask this one because we talked about shopping earlier. Bobcat most likely to have the most shoes, clothes in her closet.
Can we give it to a coach?
We can give it to a coach, yeah.
Coach Cave,
Yeah.
definitely, yeah.
Every time I see her, she has a different pair of shoes on.
Mm-hmm. She has good style.
Interesting answer on that one. Bobcat most likely to have the best Halloween costume.
Oh, Ashley. We had to do Christmas, like a Christmas contest, and she just some of the stuff she comes up with is so it's
Just goofy.
it is, but yes.
Yeah, she has good style though.
Bobcat. Let's do best singer. Is it Bobcat best singer on the team? Most likely to be American Idol.
Ooh, I'll say Kelly Baker. Kelly
Yeah.
Baker, yeah, she has rhythm. I don't know. Yeah.
Let's stay on that. Are y'all singers? Do you karaoke?
Oh,
Do you
no.
have
We have no rhythm whatsoever.
Can't
no rhythm.
dance,
Yeah.
not very good at singing.
Just
Thank
extremely
goodness we
good
play
at softball. huh?
Thank
Fair enough.
goodness.
All right. Are you a fan of pro sports at all? NFL, NBA? Is there certain teams y'all like?
I'm big on the Heat. I like the Heat a lot. Basketball, but other than that.
Yeah.
See my boss out there not liking the Heat. But he's a Cavs fan though. We would hold that against him. He did stick with the Cavs, LeBron and not LeBron as well though. How about favorite TV shows? Anything you really like watching on TV right now?
We're both big Brother fans. We love
Yes,
Big Brother. So